Hello, I am the Ashford FEMA Director, and this is a public service announcement. At approximately 8:35 p.m. last night, a devastating 2-mile-wide EF4 tornado touched down in Moore, Oklahoma, in Region 6. It has left mass destruction in its path. President Obama has declared a major disaster for the state of Oklahoma. At the direction of the President, FEMA is working with all state and local agencies, partnering together to ensure life-saving operations are ongoing. Federal funding is available to support the affected individuals and families in the counties of Lincoln, McLean, Cleveland, and Oklahoma. We implore you to remain calm. Stay clear of any fallen electrical wires, trees, and damaged buildings. Please turn off all your utilities and reserve your cell phone power. Do not use lighters or any types of gasoline or propane for lighting, heating, cooling, cooking, or any other reason, as there may be broken gas lines. Our mission is to support our citizens and first responders to ensure that as a nation, we work together to help the people of Moore and the surrounding cities and counties recover and rebuild. Preliminary damage assessment teams comprised of representatives from state, FEMA, and Small Business Administration are on the ground and will continue their assessments throughout the day. Additional forms of assistance may be designated after the assessments are fully completed. Oklahoma activated the National Guard, and the U.S. Federal Emergency Management Agency has activated teams to support recovery operations and coordinate responses from multiple agencies. FEMA will be working together with all of the federal agencies, state and local, to deploy additional search and rescue teams. There has been search and rescue teams out all night. It is with great sadness that we have news of 70 confirmed fatalities, and of those fatalities, 20 are children. Our hearts and prayers are with their families. The National Guard and the U.S. Federal Emergency Management Agency have activated round-the-clock teams to continue these recovery operations. 2 schools were destroyed, Briarwood Elementary and Plaza Towers Elementary. Moore Medical Center sustained significant damage and is not currently open. Moore Medical Center will likely be closed for several months. Oklahoma University Medical Center and the community hospital is open, and triage centers have been set up. The community college and the Moore High School have been set up as shelters. Blankets, food, and other daily comfort items are available. If you are in a safe place, we encourage you to remain there and stay off the roads, especially Highway 35. Follow the instructions from local officials and take the recommended protective measures to safeguard life and property while response efforts continue. Roads are likely to be damaged and may be blocked by debris. Traffic jams will only slow emergency managers and first responders as they attempt to reach the hard-hit areas. The elderly and the children are in most need of our help. FEMA and the National Guard are conducting house-to-house searches. However, please help your neighbors if you are in a position to do so. We will work diligently to mitigate damages. FEMA will coordinate communication and broadcast on radio, TV, and the internet. Knowing that these communication avenues may be down in the affected areas, the National Guard will be patrolling each and every neighborhood to communicate and help those in need. If you need to seek shelter, the National Guard will coordinate arrangements to get you and your family to either the college or the high school. Please know that both shelters have some availability to accommodate pets. If you have pet supplies, it is recommended you bring them with you. The National Guard will also be delivering batteries and radios and flashlights to anyone who is in need of them. Further, the FAA has imposed flight restrictions. Only relief flights will be allowed over the area. So we want to inform you of what's currently in place. Currently, 3 national urban search and rescue teams, Texas Task Force 1, Nebraska Task Force 1, and Tennessee Task Force 1, and an incident support team is deployed to support the immediate response efforts. They actually are here local on the ground. 2 emergency mobile response support teams are in Oklahoma to provide self-sustaining communications, logistics, and operations support elements to assist in the immediate response needs, and additional teams are currently being deployed. We have 3 disaster survivor assistance teams, which are scheduled to arrive a little later today to perform additional assessments, inform, and report missions to help the federal, state, local, tribal, and territorial partners gather detailed information on the affected areas during this critical time. These disaster assistance teams will also be addressing immediate and emerging needs of disaster survivors. For residents in the declared counties, we encourage you to register for FEMA assistance. You may do so through one of the FEMA stations in the local areas noted previously. You may also do so by the internet at www.disasterassistance.gov. Additionally, we have set up a special hotline, and you may call 1-800-621-FEMA. That is 1-800-621-FEMA or 1-800-621-3362. As President Obama said this morning, we will continue to bring all available resources to bear as we support those impacted by this deadly tornado. FEMA will provide updated information to the public every 4 hours or sooner. Again, all the information disclosed to you through this public service announcement will be available and repeated on the internet and through the radio media. Thank you very much.